Paramount has just announced a new Sonic spin-off movie that will release in 2028. According to this article by Variety, this will be called a Sonic Universe event film that will be released on December 22nd, 2028. This seems to sound a lot like a spin-off movie of some kind. Realistically, this has to be the Shadow the Hedgehog movie that has had numerous leaks over the last year. This must also be connected to the Shadow trademark from a few months ago. So with Sonic the Hedgehog 4 releasing in March 2027, that gives only 1 year and 9 months until December 2028, marking the shortest time between two Sonic movies. So that must mean that this movie is very deep into development at this point, which I feel like December 22nd, 2028 is a great time because it will take advantage of the holiday movie season much like Sonic the Hedgehog 3 did. Considering this is likely the Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off movie, the marketing will likely focus around Keanu Reeves, and I could see the movie taking a lot of inspiration from the Shadow 2005 spin-off game, which in the game Shadow loses his memory and gets persuaded by Black Doom to help take over the world and destroy it, which depending on your path there's a villain, neutral, and hero routes to determine the outcome of the game. However, the true final villain is Black Doom, so a Super Shadow versus Black Doom fight in the movie theaters would be so epic and exciting. At the end of the third movie, Shadow was picking up his inhibitor rings, but where was he? I feel like he might be wanting to figure out who he is and maybe he comes across Black Doom, which certainly would make for a great plot for a movie. Perhaps GUN will play a large role in the movie and maybe even Alea Brown will return as Maria. I would also love for Rouge and Omega to get introduced into this movie in some way. That way we can have a full Team Dark dynamic in the movie. It's important to remember that the Sonic movie's director Jeff Fowler worked on the Shadow spin-off game, so he knows the insides and outs of every detail of that game, which could be very beneficial in the development of this movie. There's always a chance that this could somehow be something else entirely, like a different character getting a spin-off movie or Sonic the Hedgehog 5, but it would make the most sense for a Shadow spin-off movie at this point. Regardless of what this movie is, it's certainly very exciting that we now have official confirmation of another movie in the Sonic Cinematic Universe. That's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you gotta go fast.